Hey everyone, it's so hard to change. Change takes such a long time. It can be a long time to change. Is a lie. It's all a lie. It's a trap, right? Change doesn't have to take a long time. It can, of course, it can take a long time. It doesn't have to. Usually, when change takes a long time, or we're overanalyzing something, we're fighting against ourselves, we're fighting against someone else, we're overthinking things, we're trying to be perfect, or perfectionism, all these things, right? And the reason I say this is because change can happen in an instant. Change happens in an instant with a decision and a commitment that things are going to change, that things do not remain the same, that this ends now or this starts now, right? So change does not have to take a long time. Things don't have to take a long time to change. When you decide, when others decide, when you enroll others to decide, whether it's your family or your business, your friends, whatever it is, it doesn't have to take a long time to change, right? Again, it happens with a decision and a commitment. Everyone can decide. It's easy to decide. I want to lose weight. I want to get up early tomorrow and go to the gym. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be here, there, everywhere, right? I want to do this. I want to stop doing that. It's easy to say that, right? It's easy to want that, even have it as a goal. And you can do that in an instant with a decision. So change can happen with a decision and a commitment to do it, to change tomorrow, to get up tomorrow early, or to do something different, or to stop something, or to start something new tomorrow, right? And change also does not have to be hard. Change shouldn't be hard. Sure, it may take effort. It may take motivation. There may be challenges. There may be work required. But if it's truly hard, then in my opinion, I think you're doing something wrong, or doing it the wrong way, or doing it in a way that's very, very inefficient. If it's hard and you're banging your head against the wall, or just you're dragging an anchor uphill in the mud, so to speak, right? And this is said without blame or judgment. I've done this lots. I've had lots of times in my life where I made the changes so hard on myself and so long and so crappy, right? But realizing that when you change and you commit, no matter what, of course, while being legal, moral, and ethical, but when you change, you decide to change, and this stops now, this starts now, this is the new me, no matter what, and you commit to that, that is when change happens. Versus, well, I want this, or I'm committed only as long as I don't lose time or money or energy, as long as it's free, or I don't have to lose out on blank, or sacrifice this or that, or spend more time doing this or have less time doing that. I mean, call your own bullshit, people, with love. Most people watch, I believe it's on average 3 hours of television a day. 3 hours on average. So some people a lot more than that, right? And there's all kinds of statistics about being on our social media and flipping on that. So again, do we really not have time to do this, or making an excuse about time or energy, or do we just put our time or energy in the wrong places, or prioritize perhaps the wrong things that are filling our addictions, filling our vices that numb our pain or fill our void? And again, I was there, whether it's booze or all kinds of stuff. I was never a drugs guy, but where there's booze or different things to numb the pain, fill the void, having certain people in your life just so you weren't lonely. They might have been crappy people, but just so I didn't feel lonely, or just so I didn't have to be alone. Again, been there, done that, right? So that's why there's no judgment. Change can either be easy and fast if you make an actual decision, versus, well, I would like to lose weight. I would like to have $1 million. I'd love to grow my business. I want more money. I want more this. I want more customers. I would like to have XYZ. I'd like to stop this. I'd like to find a better person, find better clients, stop eating crap, stop whatever, smoking, whatever you're doing, right? Stop death scrolling on social media. Or I'd like to stop watching as much TV, right? I wish, I wanna, coulda, shoulda, woulda. It's useless without that decision and the commitment that comes with a committed decision. I will do it. I will have this no matter what. Again, yes, as long as it's legal, moral, and ethical. And I'm getting a bit passionate here on a bit of a rant, because I've done this too. And again, call it out in yourself with love. Call it out in yourself with love. But again, then change and ask yourself, is this really who I want to be? Is this the man or woman, or however you identify? Is this really who I want to be? And if not, then make a change. Go take action right now. Go do something, start something, stop something, speak up, speak out, commit to something, and put it on social media. So it's there. People will often be way more accountable to others than they will themselves. So put it on social media, call all your friends, text all your friends. This is what I'm doing. This is what I've decided. This is what I'm committing to. And especially tell that to people who will call your BS or who will, speak up when you're not being accountable to that. Or they're like, I thought you wanted this, but I see you doing that instead. Or I thought you didn't want this, but I still see you doing that. What's going on? What's up? What do you need? How can I support you? So change does not have to be hard. If it is, call me. We'll talk. There's something wrong, something you're doing wrong, or something in your way. There's a roadblock or a goal block in your way, especially if you find yourself procrastinating, hesitating, fearing, not taking actions, wanting things month after month, year after year, and not happening. There's something in the way of that. Let's get rid of it so then you can be wildly successful, wildly free, make great money, make the millions of dollars you want, have the $1 million business that you want, have the amazing people in your life, relationships that you want, because you're being, who you want to be. And when you're being who you want to be, fully, authentically, not caring and worrying what other people think about you, when you're expressing yourself, again, this is not permission to be an ass. This is permission to be you, authentically, fully, wholly, without worrying what other people think about you. Be as wild and weird and wonderful as you want. Express yourself however you want, however you choose to is perfect. And yes, are some people going to hate on you? Absolutely. And you want that polarization. You want some people loving you, some people hating you. First, the mistake I used to make was being this lukewarm, spineless jellyfish that I was a yes man. I agree with everyone and never rocked the boat because I wanted to be liked and loved and revered. And it kind of worked. People thought, oh yeah, Elliot's okay. James is all right. He's whatever. But no one really loved me. No one really hated me either. Although probably some people did, but no one really loved me or would willing to, risk their neck or stick out their neck for me or really promote me or want me on the team or hire me or befriend me or girlfriend me, right? And you need to be polarized and speak out, have a message. People are going to whine and complain and bitch about what we do anyways in life, what we're doing, what we're not doing, because it's just their perception and their reflection. People are gonna whine about it anyways. We might as well do what we love. You might as well be happy while they're complaining about their own life or complaining about your life and what you should or shouldn't do, what you are or are not doing. So just do what you love, express yourself authentically, speak up, and it's also a good way to see who your real friends are and who your support system is. Are people going to support you when you speak up and say, I declare this, I choose this, I decide this, I commit to this? Or are they going to tell you it's too hard, it's not possible, you can't do it, it'll take too long, or you don't have the whatever for that? Are they going to support you saying, you do it and I'm behind you no matter what, I know you can do this? Or are they going to say, oh, it's too long or too expensive, you can't do this, you don't know how? You find out who your real friends and real supporters are really fast. So make a decision and commit to it, because I love you and I want to see you be wildly successful. If you have any questions, let's talk. If you have need any support, want any help, let's talk. That's what I do with my courses, to help business owners go from 5 and 6 figures to whopping 7 figures and beyond, and help you be wildly successful with a lot of fun, freedom, and fulfillment, and avoiding the self-doubt, avoiding the burnout, avoiding the overwhelm. Please, again, I did this for years and you're doing it wrong. If you're overwhelming yourself, if you're burnt out, if you're killing yourself, you're doing it wrong. I'd love to show you how to do it right and do it the best way, so you have the best, most amazing life, making a big impact on people, being highly fulfilled, in love with yourself, your life, and your work and what you do. And yes, of course, having lots of freedom to do whatever you want in life. I like traveling. I like working abroad, working for 2-3 weeks at a time in a beautiful, warm, sunny destination. And yes, have lots and lots of money. Become the millionaire or multimillionaire you want. But most important, have fun, freedom, and fulfillment, because that